Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Thrive O'Clock show. Mel and Rachelle, we have a great guest here today. It's Friday, and that means you've made it. If you're here with us right now, we hope to hear from you. Rachelle, how are you doing? Or, hi.
Hi, I'm good. It's been kind of a long week, I think. I don't know. It feels like, on Monday we had Beth on with us, and that doesn't feel like that was the same week for some reason. And even today, I've had a couple conversations with people, and everybody's losing their train of thought. I think it's, hey, Kevin. I think it's because of the longer weekend for some of us here, in the States that are recognizing Memorial Day weekend, but just getting through the week. Or even I think a lot of schools have ended. I mean, the school district I live in, they're done. Graduation is tonight, and my school still has until June 11th or something like that. So it's crazy how it varies. But anyway, the short of it is, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I feel really good today. And that's why my hair is a little bit bigger than normal. I felt
love
like,
it.
Thank you. I'm trying to bring that 80s vibe, like I told you guys before we went live.
Yeah.
So, but I know it is a real struggle for educators right now who are still in school, watching their colleagues all over the place, hang it up for the summer. So wherever you guys are, we hope to hear from you. Thanks for saying hi, Kevin. And we'd love to hear from everybody. But we have an amazing guest today. I got to meet him. I got to meet him for the first time today after hearing about how wonderful he is for many, many months now. Do you want to give him the best introduction ever?
Oh gosh, nothing like put me on the spot. He'd be like, that was terrible. No, what is so crazy about my amazing friend, Rodney Turner, is that I actually met him through Facebook originally. Because Rodney's like, really? Is that how? And I could be wrong, but I think that's how, because it started with an EST community, people that were getting ready to go to the conference. There was a Facebook community, and Rodney started a Voxer group and had every day, it was like a countdown for the EST Voxer group. And then when we were in Denver, we all got to meet up. We had the Voxer meetup, and took pictures, and there were T-shirts, and but he brought all these different people together, and it's so fun to go back and look at that picture where there was 40 or so of us, and to see all the different faces who at that time, I didn't necessarily know all of them, but Tisha Richmond, who is a very good friend of ours too, was standing behind me, and some other people. You're like, oh my gosh, we were all in that same picture. But he brought a lot of people together, and so we have been friends ever since. And he's one of my close part of the 53s. And so I'm excited to have him here today. Totally rad.
He is totally rad. You are my kind of people, Rodney. So it's so good to have you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Rachelle. I just gives me goosebumps just to know about that. Just so many people were in the picture, and just knowing where they are right now. So I'm Rodney Turner. Typically, I usually introduce myself. I am an educational success manager at ClassLink. That's where I've been for the last 3 years. So that's why most people have not been hearing a lot about me. Been enveloped in that awesome job that I have. Wink, wink. I am an explorer. Let me back up. I'm a father, first of all. I'm an explorer. I love going to different places, but at the same time, I love connecting. So as you can tell, I'm reading the bottom. I love connecting people because it's where the magic happens. I mean, Rachelle is absolutely awesome. There are so many different people that have been a part of my life. Kevin Honeycutt, who was on there, is definitely someone that I have certainly looked up to. As a matter of fact, he lives in a town that's 90 minutes from where I used to live in Kansas. He lives in Hutchinson. I lived in Wichita. It's just a connector, and being able to pull in a whole bunch of people from different places. One of the things that I enjoyed was blogging. I was a blogger for a while, just writing different things about feelings and different ideas about educational technology, podcasting. I had a podcast that's still out there a little bit, And well, it's actually still out there. It was with a good friend of mine, Jenny Ashby. She is from Australia. Um, and let me tell you, that was a very interesting time, just being able to podcast, but it was a really good time to pull together just different countries. And, about me, I have an educational background. Definitely was in the classroom for 15 years, taught preschool, well, actually longer than 15, but professionally for 15 years. Preschool, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. And then I moved on into some would say admin. I was a technology integration specialist in 2 different districts. Had a wonderful time doing all of those jobs, but definitely prepared me for this sweet job that I have at ClassLink.
Dang. Lots of experience.
Yep.
Like different experiences too, at all different levels. So
yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh.
And that's one of the things that I've really enjoyed about just being able to navigate. So one of the things that I found that was really cool is that I wouldn't have this job. I'm going to tell you this now. I wouldn't have this job here in New Jersey. I moved from Arizona to New Jersey. Yeah. 300 days of summer, sunshine to 200 days of sunshine. I got to take vitamin D. But one of the things that I am actually indebted to is Mandy FRIYAY, because she was the one that was able to just told me, hey, I know this really cool job over in New Jersey's ClassLink. So wait a minute. I was actually at some of the get-togethers, Rachelle.
Yeah.
Rachelle and I were at several get-togethers at ClassLink because Mandy brought us along. So I actually met a whole bunch of people at ClassLink before I actually worked there. And it was really good to know that I was able to make those connections and to come on board. It was really, I am definitely indebted to Mandy to being able to be here. Changed my life.
Yes, Mandy. I hope Mandy's watching. Got to give all this love to her. I'll make sure to pass that on. I love Mandy as well. She's one of the reasons why I even broadcast. Like, she's the reason I probably started going live. So yes, I love all the people in our community. And I just want to say, I don't know if you saw all the people saying hi, but we have people from everywhere. Yeah. So thank you to our community joining in. Rodney is a people connector. He's already bringing people in from all over to join our broadcast today. That is so cool because they love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the comments now.
And there's 2 from
cool.
Tennessee, 2 from Tennessee, right? Okay, just gonna throw that out there. Stacey and Monica joining in. And Doreen.
Yeah, we got a good. So are you, Rodney? Are you in Nashville?
I am not. No.
Okay, where are you again? I know you said it and I totally forgot.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
2,400 miles away from where I was born, but it's all right. It's all good.
And he's how many miles away from where I live? I forget. Yeah, I mean, hour-wise, it took how long to drive?
Well, it took me 7 hours, but it's more like a 5-hour drive. I took my time getting over there.
Yeah. So that was fun because I got to see him. Because otherwise, like, I haven't been able to see any of our. I mean, Mandy, Tisha, Jen, Jamie, Rod.
I think she froze.
She did.
So
and she's smiling.
That's always good. So I got to see Rachelle on my birthday this past year. So I drove all the way across Pennsylvania, which, by the way, is a beautiful state.
I disappeared, right? For like 30 seconds. I was in like
you had a really great pause face. Just
I'm sure. I can't wait to see it later.
So beautiful state. I just love Pennsylvania, driving over those mountains, looking at the big vistas, looking at all of the really cool covered bridges. I mean, again, that's a part of the explorer in me, is just seeing those different things. So I have tons of pictures from a lot of different places. One of the things that I've really enjoyed is being able to, I'm connecting my family now. My father, I have 2 boys. And one of the things that we decided to do on a summertime, we took a week, Father's Day weekend, and we actually drove up to Montana.
Wow.
We drove up
From
there from Arizona. It was 96 when we left Phoenix. We got to Flagstaff. It was like 69. We got to Page. It was 104. And as soon as the sun was down, it was freezing cold because, you know, it's up there on the plateau, the Great Basin Plateau. It's freezing cold. And from then on, my boys did not take off their jackets all the way up until we got back to Arizona. Then they took off their jackets again because it got hot. We happened to come back when it was 115 degrees. But it was a great time. They still talk about it. Idaho, we went to Idaho Falls. We went to Salt Lake City. But Montana was absolutely beautiful. We actually stopped by, and not stopped by, but we went to visit one of my friends, Krista Anderson, and we visited her school up in Dixon. It was a really, really great opportunity to explore and to look and to see a lot of different places. Oh, we also saw snow. They had snow in their hands. I actually have a picture of the two of them. They're like, it's June 16. No, it was like June 12 or June 13, and there was snow. It was 32 degrees, and they had snow in their hands. So like, this is crazy.
That is crazy. I don't want to talk anymore about snow. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm over the snow. I'm a month away from it. Let's move on.
Okay, I'll move on.
Oh, did somebody call Mandy? She like came.
I don't know who called her. I didn't.
She must have felt us talking about her.
Yeah.
And maybe Monica. I don't know. Maybe she got her to come on. I don't know. Mandy, we're so glad you're joining us. This is so cool. And I absolutely love the community that is, you know, okay. Well, there we go.
That's funny. Hashtag stalker, she said.
Hello. Okay,
oh,
then.
God.
So before we get to our fun, I just want to ask you, because Rodney, you are like a community person, and you're all of your experience traveling and connecting with people. Something that I'm just curious about, how have you seen school communities change this year? You're a father, but you're also into the ed tech that helps, you know, bring them together. What are your thoughts on this?
Wow. How have I seen school communities change? One of the things that I have seen drastically changed is just how they connect with each other. Many schools have had the change of going virtual because they've had to, but there have been plenty of schools that have still had the hybrid. One of the things that I found that has been really eye-opening to me is just how important face-to-face time is with people, and just how dependent school communities are upon face-to-face. Teachers are, okay, I've got to see your face, I got to see what you're doing, hence cameras being on. Well, sometimes that there's a whole debate on that, but just being able to work with people, we now have to pivot. We have to change what they're doing. And they have changed in such a way that is good, because now we have more tools in our belt. That way we are still able to reach out to those who have not been able to be in classrooms. We have different ways of those that do have to leave. Oh, wait, we can still connect with them. We can still bring them into the classroom. They can still see their classmates and communicate with the teacher in a different way. So it has definitely opened up some windows, some huge doors, as far as accessibility, as far as making sure everyone is still connected together. However, it has also opened up a whole bunch of additional admin privileges, has opened up a whole bunch of communication gaps that are across the board. It's also opened up a lot of infrastructure questions, as well as how well the processes that are in place at a school district come into play. Are we actually doing and providing the equity to the equity and the access to all the materials? Is it equal? So it has opened up a ton of positive things, as well as laid bare a lot of the weaknesses that are within our current systems. And we have to address those. I know that a lot of people are going back, and they're very happy to go back, but let's not forget how we have changed and take those changes and continue changing to make access and equitability and equal access available to everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that. I'm good. This is like blog worthy right here.
I know, that was like really on point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
No, Rodney, you go ahead.
It stems from me being able to, at ClassLink, I get to work with technology directors, I work with superintendents, I work with curriculum directors, I work with teachers. So just having that, my foot is still in the door, I still work with these people and who are still in the classrooms, in the building. So I have a firsthand experience. I deal with the questions of how do we, wait a minute, how do we get those Chromebooks out to those students? How do we make sure that this is still available to them so that way they can access? Wait a minute, I've got to change my processes. Wait a minute, that's a good question of making sure they are in these classes and that they are still recognized. So I hear those every single day, and it's just helped me to realize that even though I've left the classroom, I'm still there and still seeing all of those different challenges that teachers and administrators face every day.
Yeah. What do you think? And this is a question for anybody who's watching. I would absolutely love everybody's input. What are things that like admin can do to support teachers this summer? Because we've seen teachers like work from last March, never take a break during the summer, just training. And now they feel like, you know, like they need 2 years worth of rest. I mean, and they deserve it, honestly. I wish we could give all teachers like the rest that they deserve. What are some things that admin could do to really help their teachers come back to a better year where they feel like they have the resources that they need to be successful with a lot of the good changes that you've talked about? And that's a big question, just like Mandy said.
Yeah.
It is it's a huge question.
And and it may not be something we can answer right now. I don't know.
All right, awesome. Awesome, Monica. I'm so glad. What can admin do? One of the things that admin can certainly do is to pare down the amount of resources that they have to use. Pare down on the responsibilities that teachers have to do. I mean, there have been many different things that I've seen of easily 10, 15 different resources that they could use. Pick one, pick two. Hey, let's use this. And let's come together and let's think about how we can use this tool. Oh, wait a minute. You have something that you use? Let's bring that to the table. Let's see. But at the same time, I think being able to say, stop, think about, gather information from teachers, think about how they use it, and then put themselves back in that place and say, okay, how could I make this better for them so it's not as tedious, it's not as time consuming, it's not as overwhelming that it could be. I mean, we've had unprecedented numbers of teachers just saying, I'm done. I am done. I can't do this. Why are they leaving? And then talk to those and say, why are you staying?
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's important. The pare down and even like I was involved in a couple conversations recently about professional development and things, you know, planning things for the summer. And it's like, leave June alone. Like, don't even, maybe mid-July, but the reality of it is a lot of teachers won't really take a true break because there is still so much that they want to prepare for what could still be an unknown in the fall. And just the nature of, we like to learn and connect. And so if there are opportunities to go to an actual in-person conference or to network with people, because travel is still limited for a lot of people. So those online events that are coming up in a couple of weeks, people are still going to join in. And it's important to keep learning. But the nice thing about some of those too is that like they have the on-demand sessions. So I've been trying to say, well, it is the summer. If you want to learn, still find time for self-care. So sit outside on the deck or go for a walk or go to the beach. Was in a conversation earlier this afternoon with a couple ladies, and they were talking about, like a webinar. I could be at the beach and just listen to it and not actually have to be there engaged. So, but the other thing too, I want to say is like letting teachers choose their own professional development for the summer. I'm seeing her comment. Oh yeah. Yeah. Summer is off. I always joke when I say like, oh, we have the summers off and the weekends off, and we never take the time off, but
at the same time too, one of the things that I think we have to understand is that we are teachers because we want to make things different. We want to make a change. We want to make a difference. So if we just want to have our summers off, we also have to realize, take that time off. Admin are not going to give us things to do. So take that time off, read that books, listen to those podcasts, take your kids or take your family out to some type of setting, go out with your friends to do things that recharge your own batteries. So not only do admin just let you have it off, but you take that time to recharge yourself.
Yeah. And I think it's different. Kim says, I like doing PD in the summer. And I like that. And I think that it's instead of like feeling like you have to do what everybody else is doing or what you see a lot of people doing on Twitter, do what you want to do. If you need to take 2 months off and just read like werewolf romance novels, just do that,
Personal experience, Val.
Just do it. Don't feel guilt about it. And don't feel like you have to compare. It's hard though when you're I say, if you need to take a break from social media, take it. There are times when I have to myself, and that's how I make my living these days is social media. But I feel like if you want to keep learning, if you want to take those webinars, because there are a lot of people that still want to do that. It's, just normalize what works for you and be okay with that. If you don't have a stack of books that everybody else seems to have to read, don't read them. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know. I'm ready to have a little bit of fun though, too. If you guys are ready to do Would You Rather.
Yes. Just so you know, a lot of deep topics. I like talking about them, but let's have this fun.
Yes. That's what I like about this broadcast, because we get to be serious. Yeah, we get to be serious and then we get to be playful. And I think you should have kind of a balance of it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
We'll see what happens if my computer cooperates. You never know. Oh, wait a minute. It changed.
Well,
Val, come up with a question quick because I got to get the right
I will. I'll come up with a question. That is great. Would you rather, yes, Kim, I'm so glad you're here. And Doreen, I'm so glad that you're here. Would you rather take this summer and just, read your favorite werewolf romance? I don't know, just kidding. What would you rather do? Do some PD or take it off? What are you looking forward to this summer?
Are you talking to me?
That's my first. Everybody, you and everybody. Yes.
While we have our wonderful audience putting in their would you rather, take it off or a werewolf novel. Summer is actually my busiest time of the year because we have people trying to ramp up and get things taken care of. So which would I rather do when I'm done with work? Recharge. Whether it's watching my favorite, actually trying to finish up my ATK series, trying to figure that out. You know what ATK is? America's Test Kitchen. 24-hour segments. I like cooking.
Did not know that.
One of the things that I watch because it gives me some ideas. I'd rather just watch the 30 minutes trying to figure out oh, wait a minute. I need that tool. Wait a minute. That's a recipe that I can use.
Yes. I'm all for eating.
Oh my gosh.
Kim says, Oh yeah, Kim. I would rather PD on the beach. I love learning and doing nothing. Well, there you go. That's the full spectrum.
Oh my God. All right. So I got some questions. I'm going to lead in with food first and then music
Go.
because you were just talking about
Okay.
food. Okay. Would you rather have Cheetos or Fritos?
Fritos.
Cheetos.
Fritos, because I could have Fritos in a haystack. I could put it in different types of chili pie. I could put it in a just some cheese nachos. I mean, a lot of different things. Cheetos, I'm not sure about that. There's
I
not.
could have
You can
Cheetos
do
on
all
a
of that.
sandwich.
You can do all of that, Rodney. You can do all of that and more with Cheetos. Oh yes.
All right. Would you rather have a granola bar or a candy bar?
Granola bar.
Candy bar.
Now, if you didn't
there's-
ask me, you didn't ask me what kind of candy bar.
Okay. What kind of candy bar would you rather have?
I don't have a choice of what kind of candy bar. Just a.
I would rather have Reese's. I would eat a Reese's of any type, whether it's pieces or the little cups, over anything.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm making these faces over here. As you can tell, I don't have a good poker face.
And I can't see your face because I can only see my question. So I'm just imagining.
Is that even a real question? Yes, it is, Kim. It's a real question. Candy bar, granola bar. I'm a granola bar person because I don't know. I realize that after a little while, I get so hyped up, I just like can't stop, and then I just crash. I hate crashing.
All right. Would you rather eat only blue tortilla chips or yellow tortilla chips?
Only yellow, because I've tasted blue and they just taste kind of stale.
Okay, how about this? Would you rather only eat non-stale tasting blue tortilla chips? It makes it
What?
up.
I'm a
I'm still
fat
yellow.
kid. What?
Still yellow.
All right, I'm going yellow.
I don't even care because I'm a fat kid. I'll eat both of them.
Oh,
Can I turn this around? Can I turn this around?
yeah.
Would you rather listen to 80s music or 90s music all day long?
80s.
80s.
Ooh, why? What? Okay, hold on a second. Would you rather listen to Hall & Oates or Taylor Swift?
Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates.
Yeah, Hall & Oates.
Are you Taylor Swifting right now,
I
Rodney?
know that they weren't even. They were like totally.
Wait.
What?
Here's one. Would you rather listen to Poison or the Beastie Boys?
Beastie Boys.
Poison. Yeah.
I knew I was gonna say Poison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash
I love
Dance.
this. And
Oh yeah,
Doreen,
Kim.
and Doreen just wants to write a children's book, so she doesn't care about the 80s music. Okay. All right. Here's one: Bon Jovi or Def Leppard.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Cool.
Saw them twice. No, I saw them 3
I've-
times actually.
Oh wow, you've seen Bon Jovi 3 times? Yeah, he puts on a really good. Well, they put on a very good show. Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen them. Okay. Would you rather go to an open concert like outside of your favorite band, or would you rather go to an open event where there's a lot of food, like food from all over the place, like anything you can think of, from Fritos to Cheetos to
Fritos and
So you're
Cheetos.
talking about a food event or a music event?
Yes.
Dave Matthews concert outside. For me.
Food event. I'd rather go to a food event because I could have my own soundtrack.
I knew that. Oh my
I would
God.
totally go to the food. Yes, the food is
Is the food
is the food free?
Oh,
Well, you have to pay a ticket. I mean, come on, you have to pay a ticket fee, but other than that, food.
remember
So,
the Taste of Philly experience?
Yeah. Whoa. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the food, Kim, and answer your question, the food you would have to pay for because we at EST, when they had the Taste of Philly and it was all in the the Reading Terminal Market, and that was just great intentions, but there were some close calls with people fighting over cheesecakes and things there.
Yep.
It was awkward.
Was that
Yeah.
in 2019?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed that food thing. Dang it.
We didn't miss it, really.
No, you didn't miss it because we laughed, and then later on we had an awesome picture that we
Oh
made.
my gosh. Yeah.
So here's another one. I have a would you rather listen to Fleetwood Mac or Stevie Wonder?
It's kind of the same thing.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Part, you know, because like if it's at a certain time when they were together, Fleetwood Mac, like I am listening to Stevie Nicks. I did see Stevie Nicks in concert. Oh, Stevie Wonder.
Wonder.
I thought you said Stevie Nicks.
Oh, I wondered why you said that was the same thing. I'm like, do you know something I don't know?
Did you really say Wonder?
Stevie Wonder.
Yes, he did.
No wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
No wonder. Wow.
Stevie Nicks or Stevie Wonder?
Well, it made sense to me because you said Fleetwood Mac and Stevie, so I was just like, yeah. Well, maybe Stevie Wonder did sing with Fleetwood Mac at some point, but
we lost her.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? But you might know more than me. I don't know. Like, you know, it's all Kim just says Stevie, so we're thinking Wonder.
Oh, see, that's cheating. That's cheating,
Kim and I are like, I feel like we're on the same wavelength today, Kim. Yes.
Oh gosh.
So I'm just wondering, would you rather, New Kids on the Block, or this is kind of getting into the 90s, NSYNC? New Kids on the Block or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
It's New Kids for me,
I think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
neither.
I So I'm going to release this. I'm going to say it because I'm going to put myself on the. Yes, Kim, you got it. Stevie's the best. However, I mean, you just got a really tough woman in Stevie Nicks because she was able to sing about her boyfriend, and it was made it a hit. Even though, anyway, yeah, I like NSYNC. There are some songs that I will karaoke to, but New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo! Yes, Rodney. I am also karaoke, so I can't wait to meet you in person because we will karaoke. Rachelle, right? We will karaoke. Yes,
that's right.
I
have karaoke with both of you.
Yes. Who's better? Would you rather listen to Rodney karaoke or would you rather listen to Melody karaoke? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
I karaoke'd that song, Kim, didn't I? That's my first karaoke song is You're So Vain by Carly Simon. Just so you know.
I'm taking the fifth on this one. I'm not answering.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it is. I'll challenge you, Rodney, that when we meet in karaoke, let's, we don't have to compete. We're both probably amazing.
There's no competition. I would win.
Okay, there you go. Awesome. Well, it has been, oh my gosh, it has been such a great time. The time went by so quickly. Rodney, we're so glad that you joined us, and everybody that joined along today, you made this even more fun. You've never done karaoke. Well, Kim, it is time, honey. It is time.
For real.
Yes. And my kids are coming in now. There's no stopping the flow of kids. So, but before we go, I always ask, are there any last words you would like to share, Rodney?
Absolutely. I have a last word to share. Be nice.
That was 2 words.
Well,
2 words.
Be nice. That's it. Be nice.
Yeah.
Because people are going through things you have no clue about. So stuff down. Oh, sorry, that's more words. Stuff down what you think should happen, but you have to be nice. Be nice.
Yep. Oh, hey, Barbara. Happy long weekend to you too. I was going to say 1 word, and we'll see if it triggers a song for Melody. Are you ready? Relax.
Relax. Don't do it. Okay. Stop it. Be nice. I am so nice. What? Anyway, I want to tell you guys something. My kids just came in here because we had a bear in our garage.
Wow.
That's a first time experience for us.
Was,
So with that, go ahead.
and on that bombshell.
Yes, be kind, especially to the bears. But yes, everybody, thank you for joining in. I will try to be nice. I guess I'm not being very nice, but I have had a wonderful time with both of you today and everybody that's joined in. We hope to see you. We're not doing anything this Monday, right, Rachelle? We'll see you next
in a
5 o'clock.
week. We'll see you next month. See you next month. We're back here with the Fawns on Friday.
Yes. Oh my gosh, how cool. So I need to take that banner off because we won't see you on Monday. And I hope that for those people who have lost loved ones and who have served, we thank you for your sacrifice. And we thank you for all those who serve as well. And we will see you again next 5 o'clock. Rodney, it was so great to meet you. Everybody take care and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.